Welcome to the series of videos where I'll be covering all the practicals as per syllabus of Mumbai University for the subject of Web Application Development for FY BSc IT. Under this subject, we cover three different technologies: HTML, JavaScript, and PHP. Along with HTML, we will also learn CSS, that is cascading style sheets, and along with PHP, we will study how to connect PHP and MySQL. So the very first practical under this is the practical that involves all the formatting tags that are used or that are applicable in HTML. So let us start with it. Very first thing we will do for this series of practicals is create a folder. So I have opened File Explorer. I will go to this PC, the drive that I want to choose, and I will create a new folder here. I am giving the name as WAD. Now that the folder is ready, I can open my notepad file and save the notepad file in this folder. So while saving the notepad file, you have to be careful about certain things. Number one, click on Save As. Go to the folder where you want to save these files. So I'm going to add. Next thing is, the file name must have the extension .html for all the HTML files. So because these are formatting tags, I'm giving formatting tags.html, and save as type must be all files. So once you are done with this, make sure that your folder is still selected and click on Save As. Now that your file is saved properly, let us start typing the code. The first tag in any HTML file is HTML. And we have a corresponding closing tag for this, which is /HTML. Now inside this HTML tag, we have a tag called as head. Inside head, there are n number of tags that you can have. As of now, since this is the very first program, I am introducing only one tag inside head, that is title. Title is nothing but that will appear as a text on the tab of your browser window. So I am saying formatting tags. And now I close the title tag. Please note that title tag is inside head. So I open head, I open title, I close title, and then I close head. Once the head is closed, you will open another important tag, that is body. Now, anything that you want to display on your browser will come inside this body tag. This structure that is present right now in front of you on the screen is the basic structure of any HTML file. Now, once this is done, let us start with the first set of tags, that is heading tags. There are in all 7 heading tags that are available to us. The first one goes from H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. H1, the highest level heading, H6, the lowest level heading. There is a tag where you can group the headings, which is called as edge group tag. So let us start with the heading tags. I am using edge group to group all my headings together, and I am using the tags from H1. So heading 1, and I am closing H1. Similarly, I'll be repeating this procedure 5 more times for each of the heading tag from H1 to H6. Depending on the importance of the heading, you can choose which heading tag you want to use. By default, whatever you write in heading tag, not only the size of the tag or the size of the text will increase, but also the text will become bold on its own. So when you're using heading tags, there is as such no need to use the bold tag separately. Now once all my headings are done, I'll simply close my edge group tag. It is not mandatory to group your headings, but if you need to group your headings, do use edge group tag. Now this is the first set of tags that we have. Now there is another tag which is present, which is called as HR tag. HR tag will allow you to have a horizontal line on your screen. HR tag has following attributes. One is the size and the second one is color. Now color you can give any value. If you want to give the direct color value like green, blue, red, yellow, you can give it that way. Or else you can use the hexadecimal codes as I am using over here. I'm just using HR tag to separate different formatting tags that I have over here. The next set of tags that we have are B tag, I tag, U tag. So B stands for bold, I stands for italics, and U stands for underline. A very simple way to use them is for bolding the screen, bolding the text on the screen, so that you can give some emphasis for them. I'm also introducing one more tag over here, that is BR tag, which is called as break line tag. What happens is when you give one tag after the other, all the text will come on a single line. If you want to separate the text on different lines, you can use BR tag. I tag stands for italic. It will give you a slanting text. Similarly, U tag stands for underline. It will underline your text. All these tags, they need closing tag. If you see BR tag or HR tag, there is no need of closing tags there. But majority of HTML tags will need closing tags. Another tag that will allow you to format your text is called as strike. Strike tag will allow you to strike out, that is, put a line from the center of your text. So if you want to strike out something, if you want to show that this is wrong and this is not the way you do it, you can always use the strikeout tag. Again, I am using BR because I want to break the line. Okay. The next tag is small tag and strong tag. Small tag will give you a smaller text as compared to the surrounding text, and strong tag will give you a bolder type of text. There is another tag which is called as EM, which stands for emphasized text. Emphasized text is very similar to your bold text. So instead of using bold, you can also use emphasized tag, that is EM tag. Another tag is called as center tag. If you want to put a text on the center of your screen, then you can use center tag. Kindly note the spelling of center over here. It is CENTER. Especially if you are having headings, the headings appear in center of the screen, then you can always use this particular tag. Do not forget to give BR after every tag so that things don't come on the same line. Again, I am giving HR so that I can segregate the set of the tags. I am copying the same HR code from here and I am just pasting it out over here. The next tag that we have is very important, which is called as block quote. Now, what is the concept of block quote? We see that in newspapers some quotations are given. Similarly, if you want to have some quotations on your website, you can use this tag which is called as block quote. Now, I have already a code that is there with me so that I don't invest time in typing. So I'm simply going to copy that text, okay? And to show you the difference that block quote has, what we are going to do is we are going to have this text without block quote tag also, so that you understand what happens when you don't give the block quote for the same kind of text. So this is block quote. I'm giving BR. I'm adding a HR line so that we can have a distinguishing thing. And then same quote without the tag. So BR again, and I'm pasting the same quote which I have over here. Obviously, once we are done with this, you will understand what difference this particular tag is going to make. As of now, I have done typing lots of code, so I'll just press Ctrl S. No need to save as the file again and again. You can just press Ctrl S and you can keep on saving the file. Okay. Now the next set of tags that we have are font tags. Font tags, you can change the size of the text also, you can change the font type of the text also, and you can change the color also. So, font color. Let's have a red colored text. So I am giving red over here. So red color text. Font. Obviously BR. Now, as I told you, in font we can manage the text size also. So there's a size attribute for it. Suppose I am giving the value as 7. Let us say font size 7. And I'm closing the font tag. I'm going to repeat this for a few times, showing you the text sizes which are in a certain range. So let us have the sizes like 6, 5, 4. Let us make the corresponding changes here also. Now you can also have the sizes like +2 and -1 also. So let's say I'm having -1 size over here. Now when you say font size -1, the text will obviously appear in a smaller size. Suppose I say +3, the size will grow by 3 points. So these are certain examples for font size. The next one is font face, that is the style in which your letters will appear. So the attribute name is face. I'm giving a very common value to this attribute as of now. You can try out different values. Let's give a BR over here, and then let's copy our HR. HR I am putting just so that we have some segregation on the page. There is no other reason for HR tag. Now another set of tags are the tags that are very useful while writing chemical formulas or mathematical formulas, and they are SUB and SUP. That is subscript and superscript respectively. So for example, I want to write H2SO4. How do I write? I write H. Now the 2 should be half the height of H on the lower side. So I will use the tag subscript and I will write 2. I don't want any further letters as subscript, so I close it. Now I have S and O, which I want normally. Again, 4 should be a subscript, so I am opening the tag SUB. I am typing 4 and I am closing the tag SUB. That's it. My formula is ready. Now suppose I want to write 2 square is equal to 4. So I'll write SUP, that is superscript 2. I'll close superscript equal to 4. Okay. Again I'm having a BR tag. Now there is a tag which is called as P tag. P tag stands for a paragraph tag. Whenever you want to start a new paragraph, you will use a P tag. Now apart from P tag, there are certain sets of tags which are present. The very first one of that is called as TT. TT stands for teletyped text. So TT tag is basically used to change the type of your text. Let us finish off the P tag first. TT tag is no longer supported in the recent browsers, so it is a tag which was very older, and the P tag has been replaced by a set of new tags that we are going to see next. Now the next set of tags that we have is code. Whenever you want to emphasize a particular word or any particular computer code, you will use the code tag. So let us say that I want to emphasize the word button over here. I am using code tag for displaying the word button. So if you see the output, the text button will come in a different font as compared to the surrounding text. Now the next one is SAMP. Whenever you want to give some instructions, do this, do that, you can use the SAMP tag. So for example, if I want to say file is not found, I'll say file not found. Click escape key to continue. Another tag that we have is KBD. KBD stands for keyboard input. So whenever you want the person to click a particular key, I will say, I'll put the name of that key in KBD. So for example, if I want to say press control key, so control word will come under KBD. It is KBD, okay? Now, sometimes we wish to display some code or we wish to display some formula. So in that formula there are variables. So you want those variables to be displayed in a particular way. So the tag that you can use for that is called as VAR tag. Obviously stands for variables. Suppose I have area of triangle. Now area of triangle is 1/2 into base into height. So base and height are my variables which are given in var tag. That's it. And one last tag is called as pre-tag. Now what is the significance of pre-tag in HTML? Sometimes we want to have some extra spaces in our text. But even if you put extra spaces in the text, HTML will avoid those spaces, HTML will delete those spaces. Now if you don't want those spaces to be deleted, you can use a pre-tag. So let us see. It is for pre-formatted text. And then obviously all my tags are done. I'm closing my body and I'm closing my HTML. I'll save this code. Now how to run this code? You will go to the folder where this code is saved and you will double click on this particular file. When you double click on it, your browser window will open, and as you can see, all my heading tags output is there. Bold, italic, underline, strike out. You can see how small text is appearing smaller as compared to rest of the text. There is strong, there is emphasized text, centered text. You can see the difference between the quote tag, that is the block quote tag, and without block quote tag, how the quote is displayed. You can see the font sizes, how they are present. H2SO4 and 2 is equal to 4. Then paragraph tag ka example, sample of TT tag. You can see the button. You can see how file not found and the entire message is displayed in a different text. You can see how the variables are specified in a italic format. And then finally, your pre-tag, the spaces are intact. Thank you.